Manchester United last beat Leicester in the year of 2020, and in 2021 United never beat Leicester, and till now United has never beaten Leicester, and this season they gave Manchester United a beating of their lives by 4-0. Remember that game when Harry Maguire trained for just one day and came onto the pitch to play, and he was exposed because all the 4 goals that United conceded, 3 of them were because of the fault of Harry Maguire. Welcome to Manchester United Matters channel. I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, click the subscription button and click the notification bell. Then click all. That will enable you to get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Now today, Manchester United has its manager, who goes by the names of Rashford, has come out and really did a very good press conference. He has hit at Pogba in there, something that has given us a highlight that Paul Pogba might be a player who won't start into the game of Manchester United versus Leicester tomorrow in there. But we are here to bring you the predicted lineup and match preview as Manchester United takes on a side which goes by the names of Leicester City. Without further ado, let's go into the predicted lineup as it's going to run onto your screen in there, and endeavor to go into the comment section and tell us what you think about this predicted lineup of Manchester United versus Leicester City. Remember, this is what we do on a daily. In goal, we expect David De Gea to start in goal, because he is undroppable. That's what I can say, because he's one of the best that I've seen in the Premier League. However much they say he's not a super goalkeeper, his ball distribution is poor, but trust me, he has saved United close to 15-16 points this season, and if at all it was not him, United wouldn't even have been into the 6th or 5th position of the Premier League table. They would have been far away, because the most memorable game is that game against West Ham, when West Ham was going to cost United 2 points when they got a penalty, but Magnobo comes on and David De Gea gives United a very good save, and United walked away with 3 points. That means we would have lost very many of those. Diego Dalot, I really believe that he's going to start into this game, having gone and started in the game of Portugal, where they beat a team which goes by the names of Turkey, and he has been into the lineup of Portugal. I see no reason as to why they can really put him out of this squad or the lineup that is going to face Leicester City. To me, I really believe that he has improved his defensive game. He's no longer the other players used to be suspect defensively, but this time around, he has really gone ahead to do the needful. That is Diego Dalot in there for you. Rafael Varane trained with Manchester United over match. They came out and said that while he was with France, he really got in a knock, but I really believe that that knock won't keep him out of this game in there. But one thing I know about Rashford, if at all he has a knock, Rashford does not force a player who is injured onto the bench. He rather goes to the academy and brings out a player who is so much fully fit to start a game. He does not risk players in there. He likes players to go in and get enough rest such that they don't come out and complain on the game on the pitch. Harry Maguire is expected to play off the left side of the central defense, because Harry Maguire has been booed, and I really believe that the best way to get him back to playing ways and giving him confidence is simple: going in there to do the needful and let all go in his hands by letting him play or start this game of Leicester, and being his other side, his last side of football team that he last played for before he came in at Manchester United, we expect him to come in there for you. I'm really reading the mind of Rashford, but if at all I were Rashford, I would have played with either Eric Bay or Lindelof to partner with Rafael Varane, but I know Rashford is going to play in a man who goes by the names of Maguire. Luke Shaw is that other man who is going to start off the left side of the fullback, and he played very well in the game of England, where he even scored a goal, the opener. And I really believe that Rashford is really going to have a very big headache on who should start, because Alex Telles was the left back that played the recent games of Manchester United, because a player who goes by the names of Luke Shaw was injured. But as we speak right about now, Luke Shaw looks like he's back and he's playing very well, and having scored that goal against a side which goes by the names of, is it Switzerland? Yeah, that side of I think it was the side of Grant Xhaka. I really believe that they are going to give him that start, because that goal gave him a boost and he looked very well in there. So that's the back four for Manchester United, and that's how I really think the back four is going to stand into this game of football as United plays against a side which goes by the names of Leicester City in there. Scott McTominay is expected to start with the double midfield pivot of Manchester United. You know, he's one of the undroppables at Manchester United in the midfield. And guess who is going to play alongside into that double midfield pivot? It's none other than Nemanja Matic in there. Nemanja Matic is the best CDM United have, but he cannot play close to 70 minutes. At 60, his legs are normal. He's all dead. He is all run out of steam. So that is Nemanja Matic in there for you. But I really believe that two midfield will really do great and silence these players of a team which goes by the names of Leicester City. Remember, Leicester City doesn't have Ndidi and a player who goes by the names of Jamie Vardy. Those two are out in there. And remember, on Thursday, they're really having their conference game in there. That is the quarter finale. And after that, we go to the central attacking midfielder, man who saw Portugal go through to qualify for the World Cup by netting a brace against the side which goes by the names of North Macedonia. Remember, North Macedonia to come in here and play a side which goes by the names of Portugal. They shocked Italy out of the World Cup qualifiers by really scoring late, and they won by 1-0. Coming in at Portugal, things changed out and Portugal gave them a beating of their life in there for you. So that is Bruno Fernandes, and they've given him a new contract, and he has extended his contract until 2026 in there. So Bruno is now a Manchester United player, and he's going to be here for the next, how many years? This is 2022. That means he's going to be here for the next 4 years. That is 2026 in June. That is Bruno Fernandes, the man who came in from Sporting Lisbon and turned things around at Manchester United. And one thing you should know about Bruno Fernandes is that ever since he came in at Manchester United, his numbers and assists do speak for himself in there. So I really like him a lot, and he is one of those players that United really lean on a lot, especially when they are playing the game of football. After that, we go to Marcus Rashford. Most of you are really going to be surprised. You will say that Elanga was called in for Switzerland and played for Sweden, and he played for the national team of Sweden. Why do you predict that Rashford is going to start ahead of Elanga? I really believe that Rashford has proven to us that whenever he comes off the bench, he has no impact. And Elanga has impact. So what does a wise manager do? A wise manager goes ahead to do the needful and get in a player who goes by the names of Rashford to start. Then they get in a player who goes by the names of Elanga to come off the bench because he can change the game. But Rashford is not changing the game at all in there. That's why I really believe that he's going to come in and start in there. And then a player who goes by the names of Elanga will just come in as a substitute in there. That's what I really think into that game of Manchester United versus Leicester City for you. Jadon Sancho, he's the best player of Manchester United since the start of this year, and I really believe that he's going to play off the left side of the attacking midfield of Manchester United. No worries about him, having not called him into the England squad, and even when Bukayo Saka got an injury, also already tested positive or returned a positive test for COVID-19 and got out of the England squad. They never brought in a replacement in there that would have exposed a manager who goes by names of Gareth Southgate. But all in all, he's going to play off that side, and I really believe that his spirit is up because he's having one of the best managers to groom young talent with him, that is Ralph Rangnick. Cristiano Ronaldo is expected to lead the line for Manchester United because Edson Cavani came out and he really got an injury while on international duty, and for me, I will believe that he's not yet here. That is a man who goes by the names of Edson Cavani, but I really believe Ronaldo is going to come in and lead the line in there. Right now, we are going to the preview. I really believe that United is really going to have a very good game tomorrow because it's a do or die. Don't beat Leicester, battle for the top 4. Outdone, because when United wins its game tomorrow, they're really going to be 1 point behind Arsenal, and Arsenal is playing on Monday. That means when United wins, a lot of pressure is going to be put on Arsenal as they go into play against Crystal Palace, and Crystal Palace is one of those bogey sides that can come in and shock any team. They've shocked Man City twice this season. Man United has played Leicester City, and Man United has beat Leicester City 19 times. Leicester has beat United 4 times. 65 goals scored by Manchester United, and 30 goals have been scored by Leicester City. 14 clean sheets by Manchester United and 2 clean sheets by Leicester, showing us that Manchester United really has a forward. Manchester United really is far much better when it comes to winning in there, a side which goes by the names of Leicester City. So I expect United to go in for what we call a win, and I really believe that Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes are really going to be very much key into this game of football as United takes on a side which goes by the names of Leicester City. But Leicester City is having absentees like Jamie Vardy, and I really believe that them having a game to play in the midweek, they are really going to do what they did to Arsenal. Remember, when they are playing against a team which goes by names of Arsenal, they put out their best players. UTD never played. Very many players never played for a side which goes by the names of Leicester City, and I really believe that they are going to bench their players because they don't want to injure any of their players, because it's the only avenue they have been left with to see to it that they make it to what we call the Europe next season in there for you. My prediction, 3-0 Manchester United. That's what I really believe. United is going to go in and win because they're really going to come back very angry and aggressive. I go by the names of Rokan David. Put your prediction into the comment section below. This is Manchester United versus Leicester City, the match digest there for you, and your reactions are welcome into the comment section below. I'll sign out for now. See you ladies, and tomorrow we are really going to come back big and better. But Ten Hag update. Ten Hag has really come out and said, I want to coach Manchester United. I'm out.